Peace, y'all. How are you today? Last Monday, November 2024. Just out walking my property here. Gorgeous day. So I've used up a little bit of my firewood. I got enough to last me till spring. But I've taken that pile down a little. And I've taken a little off this pile. And a little off this pile. So I'm just going to restock it now. It's going to be a long, mighty cold winter. Never mind that global warming nonsense. So here, professional grade steel. I personally believe it's better than any professional grade Husqvarna, just because it has a lot less plastic parts. Lots of icicles. There's the nest, bald eagles up there. A couple 300 feet closer. It's on the next property over. That's all good. It's still a lot closer to my cabin in the woods. So the lake has just frozen over in the last 3 or 4 nights. Up until then, it was just a little bit of ice on the shore. But now we're in a real deep freeze here. Just absolutely gorgeous. I was walking down another trail here. Let's go that way. I was walking down another trail and all kinds of wildlife tracks. So a special shout out to Backwoods Hermit, Gridlessness, Trap Lines and Inlines, and everyone in my 2 most important playlists. That would be the solutions that nobody else is offering in the sheeple herd non-truth movement. It's just useless information. Nobody shares, discusses, or is willing to live a life worth living. They are the weakest sheep. They know or think they know everything and still conform and comply and complicit with this blockchain digital technocracy. It's the final nail in your coffin to totalitarian enslavement. And who are the ones enforcing it? The police governments who have bought and sold us out to all the alphabet agencies. So anyways, here we go. Here I got a little belly rub, so I'm assuming that's an otter. And right beside that, smaller prints, I know it's not wolf, so it's got to be a coyote. And it looks like there was a bit of a struggle here, chasing each other around. Pretty cool, eh? My awesome reinvented Dasher style washing machine. Now you can make your own. I made this like a quadruple loader just so that I could wash sleeping bags. If you don't have a well dug yet or nothing, you could make one half this size so that you're not putting in 4 or 5 5-gallon buckets of water into it. You can make the exact same one just on a smaller scale, so you're not using too much water if you're not on a lake or have a creek or a well dug yet. So anyways, I got nothing else to say at this critical point in time, as all your governments are arresting people like me, bringing us up on phony charges and making us conform and comply with the criminal and justice system, are threatening me with 10 years in jail. I've never hurt anyone in my entire life. I have no violent record in my life at all. A few misdemeanor charges. And now, without 3 years of legal representation and the court-appointed lawyers never bringing up, like I told them to 50 times, to redress all the crimes committed against me while in their care. The assaults, the poisoning, the theft of my wolf dog puppy, the removal of my right testicle. After being released from jail, I went to the healthcare system here, and a douchebag doc whore told me I have testicular cancer and never did a follow-up for 14 months and she only did the follow-up after I filed a formal complaint with her criminal bosses in the top of this government-run healthcare system. And she called me a lunatic on the phone and said she's never met me in my life, insulted me, and hung up. So I had to come into town and use another lady who told me I suffer from PTSD from all the crimes the criminal and justice system and their boots on the ground thug life criminals inflicted upon me. And then she turns around and calls the pigs on me and had me arrested. So all said and done, 9 charges were dropped. And the only charges that stuck are the ones saying I may have threatened the cops, saying if they ever step on my fucking land, it's game over. What a fucking criminal world we live in. She's a clinician, and that was brought up in court. And nobody could figure out what the hell certifies the clinician title. She's a drug pusher for Big Pharma. That's all she is. And she called me 2 minutes after court hung up on a very stressful day, 3 days before we were supposed to have a phone call in. So she was coerced or told to agree to call Mike. He's all stressed out. Get him to talk shit. And sure enough, I did. Or so she says I did. She's a parasite. She calls herself a Christian. She's Satan's whore. Sarah, you answer to God Almighty, you douchebag. Anyways, here's my gorgeous property. This is where I'll be putting up a garden here. I cleared the land, got all the roots out. Down here, I still got some lots of trees down, beavers and blowdown. So anyways, check out my community page posts. Check out my playlists that are featured. Scroll down my main page. Go to my About page. Check out the links. I discuss, share, live the solutions to what's coming, what has happened, what is happening currently. You've all been sold out. Wake the F up. Get the hell out of Dodge. Become self-empowered, self-reliant, self-sufficient. Because ultimately, it's all about self-preservation. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderfully proactive week, y'all.